Let's dive into 20 interesting facts about the promised Neverland. Number 1, it's always fascinating to see how the minds behind our absolute favorite series come together. This incredible writer and artist duo teamed up to bring this beautifully unsettling story to life. The brilliant narrative structure perfectly combined with that distinct art style, creating a match made in heaven that gave us a truly unique world.
Number 2. Just imagine flipping through the legendary pages of Japan's biggest manga magazine back in 2016. Amidst all the high-octane battle manga and explosive action series they're traditionally known for, this story debuted and just completely stood out. It took a massive risk by offering something totally different, and man, it absolutely paid off.
Number 3. Now, selling millions of copies is a dream for any creator, right? But hitting over 42 million copies worldwide is literally mind-blowing. What's really interesting here is that the series achieved these massive numbers despite having a relatively short, concise run of just 20 volumes. It really proves you don't need hundreds of chapters to leave a massive footprint in the industry.
Number 4. So it didn't take long for the world to catch on. It completely defined the late 2010s anime era, proving that a totally new, incredibly dark concept could just click with readers everywhere, practically overnight.
Number 5. We are a quarter of the way there. Okay, let's dive into what makes this so special. It was honestly so refreshing to see a story rely heavily on brain power, calculated strategy, and psychological thrills instead of your typical fistfights. It's basically a high-stakes game of wits where intelligence is your absolute only weapon. And that tension, it is just so addictive.
Number 6. Because of that heavy reliance on brain power, it was almost immediately compared to other legendary thrillers. Drawing parallels to those intense, calculated chess matches of the mind is seriously high praise. As anime fans, we absolutely love when characters outsmart each other step by step, and this series delivered that beautifully. Number 7. You know how some series take like a dozen chapters or episodes to actually get good? Yeah, not this one. The creator managed to hook fans instantly with relentless pacing right out of the gate. Literally, from page 1, you are thrown into this deeply suspenseful environment, and that edge of your seat feeling never actually stops.
Number 8. A huge part of why that suspense works so perfectly is the visual presentation. The artist has this incredible, almost magical ability to blend beautiful, whimsical fantasy details with deeply, deeply creepy undertones. The intricate line work makes you feel like you're in a fairy tale, but, one where something is terribly, horribly wrong right below the surface. Number 9. So just 3 years after the manga launched, that highly anticipated jump from the page to the screen finally happened. Seeing an anime adaptation greenlit for 2019 was a massive event for the community, bringing that chilling atmosphere to life with vibrant sound and color.
Number 10. Halfway through our list. And what an amazing debut it was. The first season completely captured the terrifying magic of the original story. It kept literally everyone glued to their screens every single week, perfectly balancing the dark, mysterious storytelling with incredible pacing and tension.
Number 11. Okay, I have to geek out a bit over the music here. The composer crafted a soundtrack that is just phenomenal. The eerie, sometimes beautiful, and often deeply unsettling music completely elevated the show's tension. It kind of became a character of its own, making your heart race before anything even happened on screen.
Number 12. One of the smartest things the creators did was take seemingly safe, warm, everyday environments, places where you'd normally feel totally secure, and turn them into places of absolute dread. The sheer contrast between a cozy room and the overwhelming psychological horror inside it, pure genius.
Number 13. Because of all these brilliant choices, its footprint in the industry just kept expanding. It really cemented itself as a modern classic. Whether you were browsing forums, talking to friends at conventions, or just hanging out online, absolutely everyone in the community was talking about this series.
Number 14. The absolutely crucial point here is that it wasn't just a flash in the pan. Sometimes a series has a great first volume and then just kind of fades away, right? But fans were completely locked in, ensuring every single book release dominated the charts consistently. Number 15. Down to our final 5 facts. When a story connects this well, it inevitably expands. It spawned a massive multimedia empire outside of just the manga and anime. Fans could dive deeper into the lore with light novels, admire the gorgeous illustrations in art books, and even experience it through a live-action film and various games. Number 16. A truly great story transcends borders, and that's exactly what happened here. The universal themes of survival, found family, and the fight for freedom
helped the series blow up globally. It connected deeply with fans all over the world, becoming a true international phenomenon.
Number 17. If you have friends who swear they aren't into anime, this is the absolute perfect gateway show to hook them. Because it relies heavily on strong mystery elements and tight psychological thriller pacing, rather than typical anime tropes, it appeals to fans of suspense and true crime just as much as regular anime watchers.
Number 18. You simply cannot talk about this series without talking about how it starts. That legendary twist at the end of episode 1 is something people still react to today. It completely pulls the rug out from under first-time viewers and leaves them utterly floored. It is literally a masterclass in how to craft a pilot episode.
Number 19. A true sign of a great series is what happens after the final chapter drops. This story's enduring legacy is proven by the fact that it continued moving millions of units long after the serialization wrapped up. New fans are constantly discovering it, getting hooked, and buying the volumes to experience the thrill for themselves.
Number 20. Underneath all the intense mind games and terrifying suspense, there's a surprisingly inspiring core message. Courage, raw intelligence, and hope can help you overcome even the darkest situations imaginable. It kind of makes you wonder, if you were trapped there, would you have the wits to survive? Well, if you enjoyed diving into these amazing facts with me today, go ahead and smash that like button. Share this explainer with your fellow anime-loving friends and hit subscribe for even more deep dives into your favorite series.